Alright, boys and girls, this is the homework video. This lesson is not the easiest in the world, so let's pay careful attention, okay? So let's take a look at this. I want you guys to understand the first most important thing about this homework, right? Which is like proving lines are parallel or angles congruent. The main idea is this, right? And it was off of what we did the other day or just today, which is that like if you have the special angles, right? I'm gonna write this as special angles, then you could prove parallel lines, right? And when you have parallel lines, you can prove that you have special angles, okay? So it's literally like the butterfly picture. Like if you have the 5 special angles, then you get the parallel lines, and if you have parallel lines, you have the 5 special angles. So keep that in mind, okay? It's a back and forth relationship. So with that being said, let's take a look at what this is all talking about, okay? Now, with this lesson, they're gonna be giving you specific angles, right? They're gonna tell you SRK is 142, right? SRK, RSM is 74, and QSP is 112, okay? What the left-hand side column is asking for is what do you know, okay? And what the right-hand side column is asking for you is why do you know this to be true, okay? So that's how a 2-column proof works, okay? And just look at this first thing. What is it that you know? You know all of this information. Why do you know it? Because it's given to us. It literally gave it to us, okay? Now from here, you have to ask yourself, from this, what else do you know? And I'll tell you, right, the easiest thing, and again, the goal is for me to create one of these special angles, okay? So right now I have my eyes on this. I have my eyes on this because there's a lot of what like information that's going to be able to lead me to this and lead me to this, okay? So let's take a look. Let's deal with this angle first. This is JSR. Okay, what I could say right now is that angle JSR, right, is going to be equal to, and let's do the math right now. It's basically 112, right, minus 74. 112 minus 74, right? So that's going to be 8. So angle JSR is 38 degrees, okay? Why is it? That's what I know. Why was it that I was able to do it? Well, because this QSP is congruent, right, to JSN. So that's the reason why I know. And so you could say, you know, vertical angles are congruent. And that's the main idea. We know this to be true, 38. Because we know vertical angles are congruent, right? So if QSP is 112, then we know that JSN is also 112 because this plus this is gonna give me 112. Okay, so far so good. I have that piece right here. Excuse the sirens, it's kind of going nuts out there. But then the next piece is, what else can you figure out based on all this information? You could also tell me then that the angle SRM, right? Angle SRM is also going to be how much? Well, SRM is basically this straight line minus 142, right? So 180 minus 142, that's also going to give me 38, okay? And why is that? Why is it going to give me 38? Well, the reason why is because linear pairs, right? Linear pairs are supplementary. And okay, if we know that to be true, right? You know, that means it makes this 38 degrees. Now, what is it that I was able to achieve? What was the goal that I was able to achieve? I've created alternate interior angles. You see the Z? That means that 38 is equal to 38. So the last thing that I'm able to conclude, right, is that basically, what's the goal? The goal is JP, right? Line JP is parallel to line OK. And how is it that we know that line JP is parallel to line OK or KO? Because step 4, right, is that if alternate interior angles are congruent, then 2 lines are parallel. That's it. That's the hard work. The biggest thing that I want you guys to focus on is that idea, okay?